Welcome to a not so fun video I have to make. Give you a quick update. I'll show you first. That's what I'm dealing with right now. And that is supposed to be right there, but it's not. That is my tie rod that broke on me yesterday. Good thing I did not even make it out of the park before that broke. I left yesterday from the NRVTA and I was like, something's definitely not right. Hopped out and I was like, what the heck? This is weird. So I kept driving and kept making this noise. So I pulled off over here and then I saw that joint out of the way. I'm not super duper happy that I have to get this fixed. Yeah, hopefully it all comes apart and goes back together properly. Once I get this done, we're gonna try and get it kind of lined up as much as we can. And then once we're done getting it all lined up, we will actually take it back to a mechanic and get it aligned. That is the plan. I believe I've identified the problem. There's my problem right there. That bolt should be like that. And yet, there it is. I was hoping to be able to get a upgraded tie rod for the truck. However, it was looking about $500 to maybe around $950 for those parts, and I had the money, but I couldn't really find a place nearby to do it. So I found these parts at O'Reilly's Auto Parts and got the more expensive ones. So hopefully that'll make everything work out well. All right, the park let me borrow these little forks, and they are actually designed to go in here and help pull this down as you take the ball joint out. Oh, this is turning into quite the ordeal. So my part is not coming in today that I needed. It's coming in tomorrow. So I'm trying to get a few things done on this. Get that last tie rod that's not wanting to come out, and then go home. Tomorrow we'll finish it, getting the stuff put back together.
One eternity later.
What? It's out. That's right, finally. There's the piece right there. It took a heck of a lot of time to come out. Thanks to Chandler, one of the instructors here at the school. He has a Dodge and he was able to help me get it off. And we figured out what we were doing wrong and got it fixed. And it came out. Tomorrow, which will be day 3 of this, I will be getting the rest of the pieces put together and we'll get this assembly put on, and then I'm gonna get this truck in to get aligned. This is insane. This is how much hammering we've done. That was the same diameter as that right there. Well, the day has not gotten any easier for me. The weather has decided to start turning crazy. Right here, the wind. About 5 or 6 is supposed to be thunder showers, so we're hoping to get this all done. But all my parts have come in. I'll show you. Right over here, this is my old tie rod and drag link right here. That needs to be replaced. This is my new tie rod. And then I have all the other parts that go into putting the drag link and all that stuff together. So my goal now is to get this reassembled in a timely manner. I want to get as much of this done before the guys get out of class so that we can get this completed as quickly as possible. So let's do it. Well, I guess it's time for the camera to take a break. It's starting to sprinkle, and I'm not really wanting to test out if my phone is water resistant. So I'll show you what's going to happen a little bit later after I get the rest of this put together. What I've been doing is I actually measured from this point here on this tie rod to the point that broke off on this side. Then I measured from here to there and got it as close as I possibly could. I tried to count the threads on each of these sides so that it would be as close to what was in the truck when I started. No idea what side. New one on that side. We just gotta hook up the shocks and then get the everything tightened down. She's driving. Whew. Well, not too bad for not having it aligned at all. Everything seems to be driving and working properly. I'm going very slow. Driven it around the park. Dropped Shannon off at his bus. So I'm gonna go down and see if I can get some grease put in these fittings. And then I will be heading home. Tomorrow I'm planning on getting this taken into a shop and getting the fittings, or getting the whole thing aligned, because it definitely needs to be aligned. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and I'll give you my final thoughts after everything's done. Well, the saga continues. I'm sitting here at the Dodge dealership getting my vehicle looked at, and found a slight problem that was probably contributing to my truck not driving right. When I put all the assembly together yesterday, I put a bolt on with the drag link, and I put it on, but not to tighten it down. Well, I didn't verify everything was tight, and I guess that bolt had fallen off. And so the reason why my steering was all cattywampus and not working right. Alright, story time. I'm editing this video and I realized I forgot a part of the story. On my way home that day, after everything seemed to be okay, I got on the road and it seemed fine. About 5-6 miles down the road, I got onto a different highway, and I realized that the steering was starting to feel really weird again. You turn the wheel and it would not respond. I was able to make it home though, because it was pretty much straight highways, no major turns. And then the next morning, as soon as that shop opened, I had my truck in the shop. And the rest of the story. They're fixing that now. They did find another issue. The ball joints are starting to show signs of wear, and I don't know exactly how long that's going to take before there's any failure. The problem is we have a couple trips coming up, one next week, and we're also driving all the way down to the coast in a couple weeks. So we can't afford to have a vehicle that's not going to work on us. Thanks for sticking around for this crazy adventure. It did save me quite a bit of money to do that work myself and just get the parts myself. But I didn't realize that had fallen off, and that caused definite issues. So we'll let you know how it goes after this is all done. They said it's going to take about 6 hours to get it all done. And yeah, not too happy about that. But we're getting it fixed and getting it done right. So that in the long run, that'll make us a safer family traveling. See that? That is a finally fixed truck right behind us. It's Saturday. This problem started on Monday evening, so almost an entire week. But our beloved truck is finally fixed. Carolyn's driving it right now. We are heading back to drop off this truck at the RV park, and then we're heading home. So that'll end this whole saga.